So Cambrogi is a Pembrokeshire-born education enterprise with a very clear social mission, and that is to equip the next generation of young learners with the knowledge and the skills and the mindsets that they're going to need to take on a climate-changed world.
The reason why I feel this work is so important, the reason why I do what I do, is because I've seen firsthand how impactful this type of learning can be in a school situation. I know how passionately young people feel at the moment about sustainability and climate change, and I feel that this programme gives them the opportunity to be empowered to make the change that they need.
It's important for businesses like Bluestone to get engaged with programmes like this, because the future of business across Wales and the rest of the world is going to rely on young people coming into the jobs market with the skills and the knowledge and the experiences around sustainability and sustainable development. And there's a huge skills shortage in that area. So we're going to need these young people to be engaged in it and to be choosing degree courses and college courses and other courses as they go from school, which are going to bring them into this new area of work, because that's where the change is going to happen. The exciting bit about this for Bluestone is that we were able to share a real life problem that we have, everybody has, around food waste. So we were able to share data, insight and understanding about what types of challenges a business might have around food waste, and the young people were able to look at that with all the context that they needed to be able to research it and come back with genuine ideas about how we can make a change.
It's essential for businesses like CUM to engage with programs like this program we've sponsored today, because there's a distinct gap between secondary education and industry. So we've got experience with lots of primary schools and arranging school visits and lots of education, and there's lots of interest. But when it moves to comprehensive age, year 7 through to year 11, it disappears. It's always been the same. I've worked in the industry for nearly 20 years. So programs like this to link this level education with industry and considering future careers for the children as well is absolutely critical, and it's perfect timing for us.
So working at Bringwyn School this year with Year 7 has enabled us to do lots of things differently. It's meant that we've been able to engage with real world issues in a different context. So we've learnt about the circular economy, about climate change. We've been able to partner up with local businesses such as CUM Environmental, such as Bluestone, and I think the learners have seen the connection between what they do in school and the relevance of that to the real world.
I think the best bit about this learning experience has been to collaborate with other people that I may not necessarily have been friends with before. It's just been quite interesting to collaborate on something that we all end up presenting together. It's given me confidence for speaking in front of a lot of people.
I've really enjoyed working with different people and seeing them in their working environments, and I think it's really made me think about how can we stop damaging our environment, and it's just made me think in ways I wouldn't have before, and it's really opened my eyes up a lot more about our surroundings.
Reaching our net zero goals involves engagement from every section of the community, but in doing so we need to make sure that our students, our children, our learners have the tools that they need for the future. And this is what the Tomorrow's Changemaker programme does. It gets people to think in different ways. It gets the learners to appreciate all of the talents that they've got, rather than thinking of themselves as somebody that has to go through an exam factory, somebody that if they don't get straight A's isn't going to succeed in life. This gets them to think differently.
So when I look at the model that Cambrogi is able to offer us, I can see that fits perfectly within the curriculum for Wales. Being in this space today with these young people is hugely inspiring, and I look at where we're taking the Future Generations Act and how we're able to say our young people will make informed choices.
I grew up around this idea that if you want something done, you do it with yourself and with your community, rather than rely on people to do it for you. And it's about empowering yourself and others to make that change. I see so much value in it as somebody who grew up so rural. This kind of thing wasn't available to me in secondary school, and if it had, then maybe I would have found the right path or the right career earlier.